Okay, hello everybody. My name is Alain. You can also call me Grinder. All right, that's how I go by. This is usually a gaming channel. However, like everybody in life, I don't just game. Besides that, I sleep a lot. The reasons I sleep a lot and I feel anxious is because I have this idea in my head that I just can't get it out, man. And I've tried doing this live stream a couple of times. It has not always worked, but I got to stick to it because I know I got it, and I don't know if you guys know what kind of pressure that could be, knowing that you have this big idea, right, or this big equation, or this big puzzle that you've got, and got to find a way to let it out there. But this is making me crazy, guys, having this idea in my head and not doing anything about it. I honestly think that this can change my life. And the more that I don't do it, the less better I feel. So this live stream is hopefully going to once again put the word out there. I will do my best to explain myself as best as I can. Death, glad to see you. Thanks for coming in. You're going to be able to see what I've been talking about. Hold on, I got adjustments to do here, maybe on my microphone. I'm seeing that. So welcome, welcome. It's I won't say it's making me crazy, you know. It's not making me crazy. Hold on. But it's to, motivate everybody. Then when you know you got a good idea and you talk to people, sometimes you talk to people and everybody's no, 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 no. But then it happens once in your life where something happens or you got an idea and everybody's yes, 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 yes. It's okay. I'll follow that. I'll follow that, what you guys are saying. Like, I understand what my subscribers are saying, the ones that know what's going on. Yeah, it's getting summertime here, and I got the sugary coffee that's out, so let me put this away. Hmm. Hold on, hold on. Okay, so glad that you guys are in here. Yeah, I am gonna be streaming a lot, but the channel needs to change, and Death, you're gonna see why the channel's gonna be changing. All right, let me put the song on, the song in the channel. Okay, it shouldn't be too loud here. Here you go. Let me know if you hear it good, all right? All right, I'm going to be setting things up here. Just give me one little moment, all right? I didn't put any hashtags on the stream, anything like that. So just give me a second. How are you doing, Death? Cosmic dream setting. All right. Wow, lots of comments. Sorry, I'm not seeing that much. Let's go. here. Starlight Symphony. Guitars. Distant city sounds. All right, so I'm doing a couple of things here. Now, yes. Maybe at, yeah, maybe if I try it here. Yeah, okay. No. I don't know who else. Guys, we're going to have to tag a lot of people in here, but I don't want to do that right now. So, what am I playing? Honestly, what I have to do right now, everybody, just give me a second here. People in blogs, playlist, live. Just give me a second here. All right. And also, let's put this in my live stream. Let me put a date on here. I'm not going to put any tags. All right. And I will be monetizing the stream. Let's go. All right. So right now, I will not be playing anything. Unfortunately, not for now. I will after this, but I do have to do a live stream about my theory. So just let me get Google Earth open. I'm doing this on the live stream, but I will be creating a recording also. All right. I got to do this, man. What? All right. I need to let you guys see what I'm seeing. So I'm going to go from this scene. This scene is not okay. Head shave. I'm going to take that off. I'm going to leave that for when I'm gaming. we're going to transfer over to this scene. So we're going to need to add something here. Just give me a second. I'm going to take this away. All right. Let's bring it just a bit bigger here. And just going to place it here. I already had one. Okay, so I want to be comfortable. I want people to know me like I am. Hey. Ici. Oh, t'as des bobos aux oreilles. Ici, laisse papa voir. Laisse papa voir. Va te falloir laver les oreilles. Va te falloir laver les oreilles avec de l'eau. Hein, c'est où? C'est-tu ici? Yeah, I think his ears. Ah, of course, man. This is my buddy. This is my buddy, and he's eating well. Trust me, I can see it by his poop. All right, so Death, you're going to be in here. All right, I'm going to be making a video also because I need to put a video out there. The thing is that we need to be able to share this. Okay, and I know that you've been following me for a week or two, but I've been streaming for a while. Take a look at the number of my subscribers, and I don't know if a lot of them are going to be coming in, but I do need some help on sharing this stream. Before I get started, I have to go on Twitter. I have to go on Twitter. So we got at okay, so we got Joe Rogan. I need to tag some people in here, all right? So I need to share this to the people. So we got Graham. No, I don't know how to write. Okay, not just I always forget the names, man. They're always right on the tip of my tongue here. So we got at Joe Rogan. I know Joe Rogan. Damn, man, why don't I have the names, man? Let's go. Boneyard, Alaska. I'm gonna get the names here. Just give me a second. Just give me a second. Yeah. No. No. Give me a second here. Graham. Shit. Graham Hancock. There you go. Okay, I think that's a couple, but we needed to get it to them. I know there's somebody else. I know there's somebody else. Just give me a name. Just give me a second here. Let me go on. Hey, I see me. That's live. Wow, that's cool. Maybe. No. Come on, man. I think I have him here. Okay, let me do them. But there's another one. It's not Graham. Damn, he's a little bit bigger. He's always in my feed here. I just don't have him here. Shit. Did I do all that work for nothing? No. All right, let me post it. Let me go on. Yeah, why not tag Elon? Shit, I didn't even. Damn it. All right. I didn't even. Shit. Uh, how do I? Yeah, let me edit. I can't edit. Okay. Shit. Shit. What am I doing? What am I doing? All right. So, hopefully, you guys are going to help me share it, guys. Share it on Twitter as much as you can. You need to get Elon Musk in here. You need to get Joe Rogan. All right. We need the big guys. I need the big guys. I need the big brains. All right, because these guys are gonna figure it out. These guys are gonna know, but they're gonna help me share it. All right, they're gonna help me share it and put it out there to the world. All right, these are the voices that we need to get. But I know that to get there, it's gonna take a lot of time. All right. So the first thing that I'm gonna do is that I will start my own recording here. Shooter post-toi. Post-toi. There's a mosquito in here. All right. So I'm gonna stop that. I'm gonna post-toi là. No, let's arrête. What time is it? No, it's not time to eat yet. Come on, man. I'm not gonna feed him 6 or 7 times a day. This guy, he can't. he can't. He can't keep food, man. He can't keep food for like later on. No, no, no. He has to eat everything. That's what dogs do, man. They spend all of their day looking for food. That's what they do in nature. So you don't want to overfeed a German Shepherd. It's not. It's not good for them. So I make sure to feed him twice a day. But he gets big bowls, guys. Don't worry. Don't worry. I feed him a lot more than I feed myself. So, but don't worry about me. Let me just get this little thing started here, and then we're going to get the discussion going. All right. I was hoping that maybe a couple of people would be hopping in, but it doesn't look like it. That's why I'm going to be making the recording. Yeah, just put the message out there. Gonna wait to see if people are gonna be coming in while I'm gonna be rolling this. No one likes to come in my live streams when I'm talking about this, but guys, I have to talk about it because I know I'm fucking right, and everybody's looking for this. Everybody's looking for the answer that I have, man. It's just I need to get in communication with them, man. Give me a second, guys. Hey, arrête là. Arrête là. Give me a second. Hey, arrête. about that. Neighbor came knocking at the door, needed a butter knife. All right, so we're just getting ready here, getting ready just to pump us up a little. Guys, this has been officially in my brain for 6 years. I haven't talked. Probably 4 years ago, I talked to people about this. I made a video. Anyways, I'm trying to get the word out there, guys. I'm trying to get the word out there. People need to come and listen to what I got. No one has been able to disprove my theory yet, man. That's the thing, is that I'm just hoping that someone's going to say, Grinder, you don't got it. It's not that. My real name is Alain Pelletier. So this is a theory by Alain Pelletier, but just call me Grinder, all right? It goes better for every language than my name. My name is French, is more Frenchier, all right? I need you guys to share it to people, guys. I need you to go on Twitter right now. I need you to share it to get people in here. This is not like a way to get people in here, man. I'm stuck with this in my brain. Man, he just farted. Man, he just farted big time. Oh, that's the thing, man. If you have a German Shepherd, yeah, my German Shepherd's cute, but when he farts, man, I gotta look everywhere to see if I can't find poop. Oh my God. And I look at him and he's laying on his belly like, why are you looking at me, master? Master. Oh, damn. Oh. He's laying, his butt is right next to me. You can't see it, but damn, man. Hey. Ce que tu fais des pets avec proche de papa? Pew, ça pue. He's laying on his belly with his ears back. Fuck, man. Yeah, true. I like to take his nose and just put it right up my butt when I fart. Oh, he doesn't like that. He knows it's playtime when I do that. But yeah, I like to do it right up his nose, a big shot. But I don't know if it goes in both nostrils or just one. I'm wondering if my hole is big enough for two nostrils or one. Anyways, thanks everybody for coming in. Just going to finish rolling this, then we should get the show started. I'm going to be recording that to make, recording all of this to make a video. Don't be shy. Ask some questions, all right? Make sure to interact. What's up? What's up? What's up? Am I playing? No, but you got to listen to my theory, man. You got to listen to my theory, and I need your help to go on Twitter to share it to other people. Share it to other people. Yeah, we're gamers, and I'm going to be getting into the games, but I need to make a little live stream about this and then transfer it over to gaming, all right? But I need to get it out there. Why? Because I'm stuck with this theory that no one has disproven, all right? And this is a part of what makes my reputation. A lot of y'all, like everyone that has heard this theory that's coming up, guys, everyone thinks that I got it. And it's a huge burden. That's the thing. It's a huge burden to have this inside of my head. And I need to get it to people. I need to get it to Graham Hancock, to Joe Rogan. They need to hear the shit of what I got to say, man. Because I got it, man. And I'm stuck with this secret. I got to let it out there, guys, because it's eating me inside, not being able to share this with everybody, man. Don't worry, I got the cred to back what I'm saying up. I got the credibility. I'm not an insane person, but having this secret inside is making me crazy. Damn it, not crazy, but like I know I got it, guys, and this can change my life, just being able to participate in discussions. There was this young kid here. That first science project, he figured out that there might be a hidden Mayan location at this certain place because he looked at the stars and he looked at where everything was, and there should be something here. Anyways, but it was featured in the, I got to put the, I'm going to be contacting also media. Yeah, I'm going to be contacting media myself. Who gives a shit, But we got to contact papers. If you guys listen to media or stuff like that, you guys got to go on Twitter, go on whatever platform, but please just take like a little 2 minutes to share it while we got the discussion going, because I swear to you guys, once you guys see that what I got going is the truth, you're going to want to tell. If you're a kid, you're going to want to tell your parents, please share this. This guy's got it, or I think he's got it. Your parents are going to say, no, no, no. Then they're going to come listen, and they're going to know that I got it. If you're an adult or if you're like an older person, you're going to know right away what's going on. So without further ado, let's get into it. Just let me see if everything's okay here. Let me close this. Close this. If I go like this, yeah, all right. You guys see, oh shit, this isn't placed correctly. Give me a second. See, that's why I take a look at things just a bit before. Shoot. Let's work with this. I think that's good. All right, that's good. So, is that too big? No, that's not too big. It's going to make a short introduction because, like I said, I'm going to be making a video. And guys, make a little prayer. Notre Père et du Fils et du Saint-Esprit. Dieu, salut à l'au-delà. Oh, God. I hope this gets to some good people. I hope that the world gets to hear my theory. And if I'm not correct, I'm not correct. It's okay. At least I put my thought out there, but I think I got it. So, Lord, help us throughout this live stream. Thank you very much. Amen. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. Gonna start the recording, all right? All right. I found it. And it's been a huge burden for me this last, let's say, 6 years of having this deep inside of my mind and either thinking that I'm crazy or, but the last words of my daughter when I saw her 3 years ago was, Dad, I think you got it. So I put my theory out there a while back. And since then, I've just been gaming and hoping that the wind is going to take it up and people are going to know about my theory. But I've been putting it out there, and gently, everybody that I've talked to, no one has disproven what I've got to say. So, now let's start that again. Let's stop that. Let's stop that. Sorry. Fastest. No, I'm not playing right now, man. I'm going to be talking about my theory, wishing that you guys are going to be able to stick in here throughout the discussion that we got going. All right? Sticking in here throughout the discussion and also sharing my shit. Like, we need to get this shit out to the important people. Joe Rogan, Graham Hancock. We need to get those guys listening in on what I got for them, all right? So just give me a second. I'm going to restart this introduction. All right. I've been stuck with this theory for 6 years, guys. I put a video out there. I put a live stream out there. We're live right now. I'm doing this recording. No one has disproven my theory yet. And it's a huge burden on me to have this inside. And I gotta let it out, guys. I gotta let you know what I think is going on. What I think, no, it not is going on. Shit. That's what happens when you're live. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for joining. My name is Alain Pelletier, but I'm known as Grinder. You can call me Grinder. I have a gaming channel. All right. Usually I do live streams on gaming, but gamers, we're much more than just gamers, man. We have a lot of ideas. We work. We're people, man. And shit, man. Welcome, everybody. My name is Alain Pelletier. You can also call me Grinder. No. Guys, I found it. If you can disprove what I got to say, write it in the comments. But I know I got it, man. And it's a huge burden to have this secret. It's driving me nuts to have this inside and that it's not getting out there. But I need your help to share this. All right. So let's get right to it. This is The Great Impact Theory by Alain, but call me Grinder. All right. This is where we live. This is planet Earth. And although in here there are lots of borders and all that, just to let you know that in outer space there ain't any borders, but we're traveling through space. Just imagine if an alien colony would just say, like, they stop our universe and they say no, or they stop our galaxy and they say, no, there's humans in here. You're not going to pass this border because we don't like you. Well, we're going to stop through space. We're doing the same thing inside here, so it's not really logical to hate your neighbor. I'm just saying, you know, we're all traveling in the same bubble here. You know what I'm saying? But speaking about this bubble, lots of things can happen on this bubble, and I've been stuck with this idea in my head, guys, for more than 6 years. I put the pieces of the puzzle together. I tried to do a live stream about it. I tried to get my friends to share, but I need everybody that's watching this live stream or this video to share my theory. This is what happened. All right, 12,000 BC. You got to remember that. Oh, it's not capturing my cursor. Okay, shoot. Just let me go in my settings here. I think I'm going to restart the whole freaking recording. Yeah, let's stop the recording. Just let me work on my settings here. Oh, shit. Cancel settings. Stream. No, output. I need my capture cursor. Shoot. General, it should be in there. Shoot, it doesn't capture my cursor when you guys don't see my cursor, right? You guys should be able to see my cursor, but you guys don't see it. Shoot. Capture cursor. Yeah, I see. You should be able to see it. Oh, there you go. I have to click in here. All right. Let's go back. Let's start this again. Thank you very much for, oh, shoot. 7 people came in, no likes. What the hell? What the hell? No one likes me talking about this theory. Guys, I'm a gaming channel, and right now I'm live and I'm pissed. No, I shouldn't. All right, fuck it. Thanks, everybody, for joining in. I hope that someone is going to be able to disprove my theory that I have. Why? Because for the last 6 years of thinking about this subject, I think I got it locked in. I think I found it, everybody. Hey, everybody. Thanks for coming in. My name is Alain, but you can also call me Grinder. I have a gaming channel here on YouTube, and we grind one day at a time. But besides being a gamer, there's something that has been deep inside of me for 6 years. I've talked to a lot of people about this, but I need you to share this. I need someone to disprove my theory. Why? Because it's a huge burden for me right now to be able to share this to you guys, to get this out there. I am wondering, why did I get this idea? Well, why don't you show me where this will lead me? I hope that this is really my life's greatest work. And yeah, I've done a lot of work, things that I'm credible. Anyways, just got a message. Fuck, man, that's not good. That's not good. What is this? This is so stressful. If you guys would just be there asking questions, it would be natural, but all right, everybody. Hello, my name is Alain. You can also call me Grinder. I have had this burden since the last 6 years of having this idea, this theory of what caused the Great Flood, 12,000 BC, 14,000 more or less years ago. Throughout my discussion here, you're going to know that I don't know all the terms. I'm bilingual. I know French, but I got to let it out there, guys. So hopefully someone in the comments is going to disprove my theory. But if you guys think that I'm correct, I need you guys to share this. You know what whatever word you want to put there, share that, whatever beep you want. All right. I want you to share this, get this to Joe Rogan. Let him get this out there to the masses. I think he's really going to want to hear this one. Graham Hancock, this one's for you. I saw you standing on a rock in a picture, Mr. Hancock, and I think that this rock can be traced to exactly where I'm going to show you. So without further ado, I'm feeling a lot of excitement. So is my dog Shooter here. We're going to get it right to it. All right, so first of all, I think he's going to want to say hello, right? You want to say hello, big boy? Yeah, don't smoke that. That's for daddy. Oh, the bad breath. Oh, yeah. Lolo, tu attends, papa il parle, okay? Tu attends, là. You want to know why I say you attend? You got to wait because he's got to go poop. Wow. Am I going to cut that out of the video? I don't know. I'm going to have to hurry up. So let's make this an interesting video, shall we? Let's make it short and sweet. No cutting. I'm going to take you right through it. Everybody, I found the great impact. We got to remember, all right, that this was full of ice back in the day. 12,000 before BC. Let me click on this so that you can see my cursor. Now, there was a big ice shelf, 2 kilometers thick, all right, 1.6 miles maybe, all right? And I want you to think of a landmass that looks more like Russia, that is more united like Russia here, all right? Just think about this landmass, all right? And we're going to go back. Maybe I wasn't in Russia. No, I wasn't even in Russia. Where am I? All right, so Russia. Here's Russia right there. All right, so look at the landmass in Russia here. How it is all one mass. Why? There was a 2 kilometer thick ice shelf on that. There was the same thing here. Let's... All right. So, mi scusi. This used to be a big landmass, but this is the impact. It came in from east to west. I do not know at what angle, but I do know that it came in. It came in and it fractured. All right, so we got to remember it came in. There's a 2 kilometer thick ice shelf, and it came in and it cracked. All right, this is what caused a rift. All right, maybe some cracking here, but that might be due to something else. All right, but first of all, my first clue is this right here. This is a crater. This is the crater that I want you guys to focus on. All right. Why do I say that this is a crater? This is 450 kilometers. All right. So I'm just trying to figure out. All right. Let's go from here to here. All right. I'm at 445. Let's just say, because it's not really round, but if we put it at 450, it takes us to here. So I'm calling it a 450 kilometer crater. All right. $450 kilometer. Now, from what I am hearing, the one that killed the dinosaurs was way smaller. All right. Now, we can see the direction of impact with a lot of clues. All right. First of all, we have this right here, these islands right here. Second of all, we have also the rim. Now, if we take a look here, Google Maps will show us that this picture or this image shows us that there's a difference all on the side here. All right. When we go back, there's actually a difference between the land here and the land there. Well, when there's an impact of an asteroid, all right, the back here absolutely gets shredded to pieces. If there's big mountains here, well, they're going to be shredded to the direction of that impact and the blast that it does. Now, everything on there all has an angle, and the angle is all aiming towards the center. Now, everything that is here is aiming towards the center there. Everything is aiming towards here. Now, I don't know exactly where was the center. I don't know where it is. All right, so it goes up. Let's do another measurement here. All right, so let's just go from here to here. So we see around like, let's say 8 to 10 kilometers where everything is actually angled, and you can actually go and take a look. But there is one island that one day I wish to visit, and it is this island right here. But everything, all the rocks, you will see. Take a look at everywhere, and you will see that they're all angled towards the direction of the crater. All right. We can see that. Why? Because everything is smooth coming in, and then we can see that all the rocks facing the other direction where my knuckles are, it was the other side of that hill or that mountain, but this first side just got completely obliterated. Right, so this is an island that I would love to visit one day. Now, this is in the same province as I live in, so I have always been wondering what has happened. Of course, this here, I think there's a reason for that, but this second clue right here, we can definitely notice that it is when the impact came in. All right, remember that it came in, and I think that it fractured a piece of the mantle that came in because there was a lot of weight coming to it, plus that 2-kilometer thick asteroid, which has lots of effects, which we'll talk about. But it came in. Now, it provoked all of this earth liquid magma to come back in, but with gravity, it had to come back on itself. If it came in from this direction, the soil came back and provoked these islands that are right here. So these islands are 10,000 or 14,000, sorry, years old is what I'm thinking. Now, around the world, I'm trying to find semicircles like this or craters or stuff like that, but this one has always stuck through my head. And why? And 6 years ago, I put it all together. Now, I think that there is a piece of a mantle in here. And in one of my earlier live streams, I do indicate a source saying that there is actually a problem with gravity in this section where there is a mass that no one knows what is there, but the soil is actually going up at a certain level every year. All right. Now, throughout Google, why don't we have any indication of what's going on in the ocean here? Well, my thought is that this ocean is too fresh to actually have any impact whatsoever, because the ocean is so smooth on the bottom. Why? Because it's all new, not soil. All right, so when there was this big impact, first of all, it instantaneously vaporized a lot of things. A lot of things. I think that the asteroid is still inside of the Earth's insides. I don't think that one day we're going to be able to get through it, because I think it's way too deep inside, and we haven't even gone past the crust yet, you know? And if you're a pizza, we haven't gotten to the middle of the pizza, you know? But at least in here, with my theory, it's just sort of like a stuffed crust, because it was stuffed with an asteroid, all right? So everything was vaporized. So if what we're hearing on Mr. Rogan, with all the talks that you've had with Mr. Hancock, which I appreciate your talks a lot, and I wish one day to be able to discuss my theory with you gentlemen. But I really do appreciate your work, and I hope that it puts everything together. All right, this is where it happened, and it vaporized, and we can hear throughout the legends that the sky became red, and there was big rains. Well, this would cause all that rains, and I definitely think that this 2-kilometer thick ice shelf that was basically supposedly going right here, right, and it reunited Russia and Canada, United States, and it was all up here. Well, that is actually what saved the Earth. What saved people, I think they had to go inside. I think that's why we find a lot of things that have to do with caves all around the world. Why? Because there were so many gases that were instantly put into the atmosphere also. Toxic rain. I don't even know the scientific terms, acid rain and all those toxic gases, whatever you want to call them, guys. I'm not a scientific person, but my brain has been able to put all that together. Now, of course, there was a big fracture that happened here, but most what happened here was all this liquid that had to come rushing in. All right. This is another one of the proof that I have that this is where it happened. Why? Because the liquid just came in and did damage in Ontario here. We see big indications of, okay, well, what's going on here? There's lots of, all right, everything's going in this direction. This is kind of weird, all right? But take a look at Lake Superior. Would it be the current? First of all, I think that this is what is creating those big storms on Lake Superior, but the lake was not like that before. What would have caused all of this? Well, if a big wall of water would come in, it would just rip everything and bring it along. Water, vegetation, people, if there was some that were living here. Now we see the same clues going on right here, everybody, all right? We see the same clues going on. Would this be natural currents that would make this inside of lakes? Or is it a big rush of water that just came in? Now, after studying these a lot, we can see that a lot of what happened here, this is smooth. Let's put this aside, all right? This is smooth, but this is rocky. This is smooth, but this is rocky. This is smooth, but this is rocky. So it gives you an indication that something smooth came in and destroyed it, but it destroyed less of the back, all right? Water came running in down Lake Michigan, all right? Came down. Now, all of this big wall of water, guys, we can see where it goes. We can see exactly where it goes. What do you think is creating all of this inside of the Mississippi? It came as a big wall, and everything that I've heard in the discussions is letting me know that on the side, the big boulders accumulated, in the middle is what is more liquid. Well, this big wall of materials just came in and the ocean stopped it. But all of that must have provoked these huge waves, right, coming in. But how do I know that all of this stopped there is because this, first of all, we see the big boulders on the side, right, that are stuck there. But this is mud with air that is trapped in it. I have been a lot in the woods here. I know that this is probably more or less okay to walk on. Why? Because the air has had time. The ground has had time to settle. Now, when you're thinking about a big wall of water that's rushing in like a grinder, like my name is Grinder, but we grind one day at a time, all right? That's why we do it here. But it brings everything, all right, just like a blender. And just like with your blender, it adds air into the mixture to fluff up some stuff, you know? But when that comes into the water and with all that pressure, all that soil and all that material comes in and gathers, but all the oxygen molecules gather together and make these bubbles, all right? These bubbles, with time, they pop, all right? And they leave you with these concave spots that we see right here. This is mud with air that has escaped. Now, this is where it stopped. This is where it stopped. Okay, everybody? This is where it stopped. This is probably some dredging or some secret stuff that's going on. You know what I'm saying? All right, but this is actually where it stopped. All right, we see the big boulders, and you want to see some regular, like this is since it happened. This is since it happened. All right, it accumulated all of this, and this is what's going on with New Orleans and the river, not the river, but the Mississippi that's ended in, and all of that current is basically washing up down here, more or less. I don't know if this is where the oil rigs are, but I'm just saying that if you're using a car, what you might be pumping up there is actually, is actually people in there. I'm just saying, if there was people there before, right, and some of them survived, what do you think is inside this mix? You're actually burning your ancestors. That's kind of weird when you think about it, but no, okay. So that's my theory, where it lands up. I really want you to know that no one has been able to disprove that. What has been happening here on North Dakota and more to the west here, I haven't really specialized in that, but I know that a lot of people are taking a look at the effects of that. Now, I do know that this probably helped this piece of land that was probably stuck to the land just gather a bit of momentum and head on out just a little. Why? Because we see indications of that maybe right here with this sort of little riff, which makes me think that, and also this kind of looks like a scar here, which makes me think that just like in those doctors or in the movies or whatever, you probably got this when you were a kid, those marbles that went like that, you know? So that's what happened. The impact came from the east to the west. When it hit the mantle, a piece of the mantle just broke off, went inside of the earth. The earth had to come back, all right? That's what provoked the island here with that softer, harder magma that was coming up, all right? And it fractured right here. It fractured the mantle right here. Now, all of this, since all of this, ladies and gentlemen, was on the bottom, all right, the asteroid came in, all right, all that had to refill, so it refilled in this direction here. I cannot find anything in the books that explains what happens here, but I know I have seen this in volcanoes, I've seen this across the world, but I've never seen this on this dimension. This is 450 kilometer diameter. This is bigger than what killed the dinosaurs, everybody. This is way bigger. In humans, we fucking survived this. In caves and all that, right? There was a lot of things in the atmosphere. You got to realize that, all right? Humans, maybe for defense purposes, they had to go on ground, but to be able to breathe and maybe also, maybe they were able to breathe. Maybe the oxygen in the air wasn't, the quality wasn't too bad at parts of the world, but the rain must have been acid rain throughout the world. Right now, how much time, if this would be fresh magma coming back from the earth and refilling this, like this is what melted the shelf. This is what melted the shelf. This is what changed the atmosphere. Yeah, we're really excited here, boy. All right, so we can just imagine, all right, big shock waves went right through. First of all, we got all the wave of water that came down and landed right here at the end of the Mississippi, all right? So this is your proof right here, ladies and gentlemen. This is your proof of where it landed. This is where it stopped. All right, now this big wall of water that came rushing into the ocean, what did it do? It just shaved everything right here, ladies and gentlemen. It just shaved everything. I've been trying to look for a while here to see where is the impact crater from the dinosaurs. I'm like, man, I can't freaking find that thing, man. Where is it? Why? Because the crater that happened here for the great impact this is 10,000-year-old crater, everybody. This is a 10,000-year-old crater. I'm so convinced of that. It's all 8 to 10 kilometers, and we're going to take a look at the rocks inside. And look at that. So we can see that there is a direction for the accumulation, right? And what is that accumulation exactly? All right, is it maybe snow? Maybe it's snow. I don't know. Yeah, probably snow. Northern Canada. All right. Where are we? Okay, so. I really love taking the time here to try to disprove myself. Like, listen, this rock is evidently going on one side more than the other. I'm inviting everybody here to take the time here this is the zone right here, all right? From here to here is where the impact came in and it destroyed the land in the back, giving it this direction, all right? Big shock wave came in. Now it rushed a wall of water. There's talking about a crater in Groenland, all right? Where is it? I got a fresh crater for you, everybody. Said with enthusiasm. All right, this is 14,000 years old, everybody. Try to disprove my theory. I dare you. Big shockwave came over. I sincerely think that, okay, here we used to have land, all right? Shockwave came here. Look at Iceland, man. It just ripped everything to shreds. And take a look. Everything came down here, shred everything in this direction, but it gives you an idea of the direction. Anyways, it just shred everything coming in, shred everything coming in. Now a big wall of water. All right, there's probably I don't want to speculate what it looked like, but I can definitely say that for the eye of the Sahara here, I think that it's possible that Atlantis was here, because I think that this is mostly, if you take a look at this is where the wave ended, everybody. This is where the wave ended, and it washed away Atlantis. It washed it it disappeared into the sea, right? Maybe this is a natural crater that humans were able to transform, because humans, they can mine a lot to bring it like that through time, but I definitely think that water came here. So if you're going to metal detect for some gold, go down here. Go down here and all these rocks and stuff, you might find gold. Anyways, this is where it ended. You guys are all talking about, everybody's talking about, what is this? This is salt. The direction, all right? We can definitely see the lines, how it's going. People have been able to calculate how big was the wave. I definitely think that if you take a look at the direction of the shock wave, all right, take a look at what happened to Egypt. All right. I definitely think myself, okay, this is my part of my theory also, is that I think that the pyramids were there and then the great deluge happened. And then the great deluge happened. And I think that one of the biggest clues that we have is at the top of the pyramid. The pyramids have always been sacred. I do not know why any society would have let the people take the sacred stones of the pyramid to build their houses or their shops to sell merchandise. I strongly think that they have always been loved by man. And I think that where the top of the pyramid, where there's still a little bit left, I think that's where the water made it stop. And if someone wanted to go further, you can actually take a direction where the wave comes in, where there's more damage, where it took the wave from the front, and you can actually indicate where the wave came back out. Now, I tried to do it myself. I took a look at the pyramids themselves. We can make that another live stream if you want, but I definitely think that the pyramids were there before. We can see all this water where it rushed out. They said that this was a big force before. Now, if a big wave of water comes in, and listen, ladies and gentlemen, there was a lot of rain, a big wave of water came in. Now, what happens if you overwater your plants for a week? It's going to die, and it's going to become super like overcooked spaghetti, like from a week, it's going to disintegrate. And that disintegration into little pieces of sand and dust, which, didn't help that all of that came rushing and came to finish right here. What destroyed Atlantis and all the beauty that was there before. So when Mr. Hancock and Mr. Rogan, you guys are talking, so let's say Joe, when you guys are talking, yes, there is definitely a lot of things to discover up in here. So, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Alain Pelletier. You can also call me Grinder. Hopefully you're going to want to talk about this, because I think I got it, everybody. And I need to put the word out there. Right? I'm going to try to add some stuff throughout the video to woo you into just listen to what I got to say, man. Hopefully this was a good discussion. And I'll talk to you soon. Why? Because we grind it one day at a time. And live from the 819, I'm going to make sure to remind everybody that if you're going to share a bit of something, share a bit of you today, all right? Who do you think is going to change the world? It's only you, man. You got the key. You think someone else is going to change the world? No. You do it. All right. My name's Grinder. I will be live still if you guys want to talk about it. But this is my recording. See ya. All right, so guys, I'm going to place my song here. I'm going to be playing my song. This guy needs to go out. He's been farting it in my face and whining, so I know he needs to go out and poop. I won't pick it up. I'll leave it there. I'll pick it up later, all right? Let's go. That was a good video. I'm coming in. I'm going to be playing. Going to be putting out the video. Hold on. Like I said I'm going to be putting out a video. I don't want to wait to do it, but I'm going to wait. All right. Mm, good timing. All right, right now it is 12:48 p.m., so almost 1 in the afternoon. Almost 1 in the afternoon. So I don't know what you guys thought. Uh, See, the thing is that no one, when I talk about this, no one listens, man. Let me just do something here. Let me change it to Call of Duty. All right, I'm going to be going in to play the game. Let me change the picture for the stream here. It won't be too long. I'll go ahead and play back on Call of Duty. To be honest, I know I got it, so I'm putting some live streams out there just in case something happens to me. At least it's going to be out there, and people will know that at this date or at even before that I had my theory out there. Just had to talk about it. Just trying to find a cool thumbnail. All right, let's go back to gaming. 12:52 at night. Wow, up late. What a delight. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and play a couple of games. I've talked about my theory. I told you guys, man. I told you, Death. I told you that, Death, because I think that a couple of people came in, but I think I told it to you. When I talk about that, no one comes in. No one, everybody just comes in for the good times in the game. And but when I want to talk serious about something and try to put it out there, It's real freaking hard. So even if I try to get in contact with these people, they got so many messages from so many people that they're gonna not they don't take the time to look at good old Grinder here, but I know I got it, so I had to put it out there once again. No one has disproven my theory, man. That's what I'm proud of. All right, let's just go on that. No one has disproven it yet, and if anybody is coming in right now and is asking what is Grinder talking about, if you're able to rewind on stream, you're going to be able to see what I'm talking about. And if you have any questions, come on in. I'll be playing some Call of Duty. All right. I'll be playing some Call of Duty. I need to relax with my friends, and my friends want me to play or want me to see me play. I want to play some Call of Duty today. Oh, yeah. I was thinking to myself Friday, man, I knew this was going to happen. Each time I talk about my theory, man, since I'm a gaming channel, first of all, YouTube doesn't. But I got to spend more time at least talking about my theory, at least putting some videos out there, all right? Trying to contact some people. Yeah, there is one that I would like to, but I'm going to do that on my own time. I just rethought about it once again. That's the game, everybody. Let's go on in. All right, there you go. Ah, some good old Call of Duty. Let's invite Fast is Funny. Let's invite One Tapped. Quads or duos? Quads or duos? If no one wants to come in, I can play some duos. I can definitely do that. Let me moisten up here. Got a trick to help with the scratching. All right, is to knowing that I can't wait to re-tattoo this shit, right, and get it really nice and colorful. But these last days, guys, I was supposed to stream about my great flood theory on Friday, and it's I know I'm going to be recognized for that one day, man. I know people are going to know me for that. See you tomorrow, my friend. See you tomorrow, my friend. These guys ain't coming in, but I let them know. I let them know that I wanted to play. I let them know I wanted to play. Give me a second here. And I split my finger the other day. I cut my finger the other day, too. Right here. So I'm trying to put some stuff on here. I don't want it to get on my controller. I want to get it inside the scar, not on my controller. Who knows? I might tattoo myself later on. I don't know. I've been thinking about what to do, where to do it. I'm not sure. Don't know. All right, no one's coming in. Let's do some quads. Let's do some quads. Squad fit on. Get the controller here. Get microphone controller. All right. I always have my stuff wired, guys. Wireless. When you're a streamer or when you're a gamer, having wireless, I think it's not too good because I don't want batteries running out or. It can happen sometimes, some things on the controller here when it's plugged in, but it's way less frequent. Frequent. Not frequent. Frequent. What? Hold on. I thought that I put some money, man. I thought that I put like What? Just let me see my Steam here. Still on my cart. I thought I had. I won't have enough. I won't have enough to buy the battle pass. I don't think so. Right. I was able to talk about my theory, guys. I had to let it out. Some Spanish brothers in here. Hola, mi amigo. Hey, gringo grinder. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, let's go. Welcome to the Grinder Show. All right, we're going to have some fun, ladies and gentlemen. I hope so. Young Snake, legendary demon. This ain't who? You must be someone famous. You must be famous. If your name is This Ain't, is it because you don't want to name yourself, right? Don't worry, I'm not going to reveal your identity. Let's see if these guys are going to mute me. Start the mutiny. Yeah.
All stations, we are green to go.
No. Have a great game. This was the time to fuck around. But I'll be serious. If you're gay, go to the back of the plane. Gotcha. Shit. Okay, I'll join you. I was gonna jump out the side, but here, I'll jump in here. I'll join you then. My name's Grinder. Let's have some fun.
Battle Royale.
Oh, we have an idea on where to go. Looks like it's recon. You want me to head to the chopper? Nah, not the train, man. Don't let me go hard train on my first game, man. No, I'm going over here. Unless we try to take both of them. No, we're gonna get here first, boys. Oh no, we got enemies. What? LMG to the face? Man.
Fight to win redeployment.
Fucking horrible start.
Squad mates in the gulag.
All right.
They redeploy.
I got you. All reloaded.
To the right of it. To the right of Manchester. There's houses to the right.
Incoming tactical. Get out, frag!
Ah, damn it. I didn't make it, boys. They're laughing at me at the gulag. They're booing me away. Yeah, he was running.
Capture complete. Hell of a job. Uploading information on the next gas spread.
You got a mark on him. Here's... Come on, let me watch somebody else here. Legendary demon not moving too much. This ain't what you got going. You guys hear me or you muted me?
Gas closing in. Enemy intel located. Capture and secure the intel point to discover the next gas spread.
Inserting armor. Under fire. Stage authorizing score streak. Changing mags. Inserting additional armor.
You're way our own buddy put one there.
Target area marked. Cleared hot.
You guys wouldn't happen to want to buy your teammate back, would you? Because you guys are real cool to watch, but you know.
Joining them to speed up the process.
Incoming shots.
Watch it, middle window. Yeah. Damn it. Oh.
Inserting additional armor.
They got your buddy in the back of you.
Reloading. No time to waste, my friends.
Oh, no.
Changing mag. Under fire. Inserting additional armor. Trophy system. Spotted enemy spring mine. Hostile spring mine.
Intel point captured. You've earned a peek at the next gas spread.
Takes more than that to finish me.
You're being tracked by an enemy squad. Evade and survive.
I can help you out. Setting waypoint.
Friendly loadout drops on the way. closing in. Get to the new safe zone.
Most wanted there too if you want.
Your squad takes your release. Get ready
All right.
to redeploy.
Thanks, man. Gonna go and buy back this ain't. You guys land on your loadie. I got the buyback. Let's go to loadie.
I'll come along.
Enemy UAV is online. Squad's in the safe zone. Gas is moving.
Inserting armor. Inserting armor.
The enemy is no longer tracking you. You lost them.
Change the mag.
Shit! The spring mine got me. Damn it!
Squad mates in the gulag. They'll fight for a chance to redeploy.
Let me get safe here.
Need every hand.
All right, all right, all right. Not bad, not bad, not bad. We still got it. All right. Didn't die for nothing.
Inserting additional armor. Switching mag.
Got a box up top. My box reloaded.
Awaiting target data.
Your squad mate won the fight. They're redeploying now.
Gonna go see up here. What's going on?
UAV mission.
All right. Not bad, not bad. Another one. Nice.
Vehicle marked.
Every indicated location. Gas is closing safe
Going
zone.
over there? Okay. Going in
Your
progress.
objective's simple. Eliminate all bounty targets. Supply crates to restock. Advise you to load up now.
Got some loot here.
Our bounty's in back. Purple's going in back. Purple's going for that bounty. Descent going for that bounty. At least bounty, we know where they are. We know where they're hiking at, where they're sticking at. Try to put a mortar on him.
Squad mates are in the safe zone. You're losing ground. Moving.
Target grid empty. Negative BDA.
Inserting armor.
Making the bounties stay away for one reason, man. Fuck that. Fuck that. Let's go for the buy. Not Dubai, the buy. It's going back to
Copy that.
yeah. Let me go towards that.
Got some loot here.
You guys got him, or let me get him.
Bounty target's gone dark. We lost the contract.
How much we got? 7,000. There are a couple of boxes here. We might be able to get another loadie if you guys want. Switch some guns up or something. Eight. Where's that shooting? Where's that shooting?
Inserting additional armor.
Setting waypoint.
Marking enemy.
Fighting going on over here too. Oh, guy floating, guy floating.
Gas is moving in. New safe zone located.
Changing mags.
Send a rocket at him. Yeah. Hey, we're all in the same house. All right, we got enough money for Lodi? No.
Marking enemy.
Oh.
Enemy moving. Marking enemy. Setting waypoint. Marking enemy. Waypoint marked.
Changing mags.
Sorry, fastest man. I didn't even have the chat out here, man. I couldn't even see the chat. I was into the game. Chat. There you go. How are you doing? How are you doing? How are you doing? Yeah, it's 118 here. It's 118 here. Sorry. Sorry about that. Oh, shit. What?
Inserting armor.
That would be cool if that landed, but no. Oh, damn, I'm looking for a bazooka ammo. You got bazooka ammo? Young Snake, you got any bazooka? Any rocket? I got no ammo for this bitch. See, there's a chopper there, too. Damn it. I need ammo. Let me go buy some.
That's our field upgrade. Get the max.
Vehicle destroyed. I have destroyed the chopper. God, yes. Oh, and I don't have enough to buy this guy back. Shit, I just bought this ammunition, man.
Loadout drop headed your way.
Sorry. Not enough, not enough. I don't have enough, man. Happens when you don't communicate. Maybe I got time in here. Maybe I got time in here. No, not enough time. Damn it. Nope.
Get to the safe zone. Gas is inbound.
Sorry, buddy. I had money here, but blue's way over there. What do you want me to do, man? Shit, too high. They abandoned it. Tabarnak. Oh shit.
Enemy UAV overhead. We've got gas inbound. Safe zone relocated.
Any more buy stations? Yeah, way up here, right?
Waypoint.
Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
No fucking way, man. He gets a base gun. I got my gun. And This game is bullshit, man. This game is bullshit. Yeah, right, man. Nobody talking in this sucker. Yeah. Oh. Maybe if I go in duos, man. Maybe if I go in duos, something good will happen. Yeah, so that's how it goes. That's how it goes. I haven't given up on streaming, but honestly, everybody, I would like to find the motivation. At least I came in, I talked about my theory. I'm going to let the day go a little bit here, and I should be back during the evening, but at least I talked about my theory, and I played a little game here, Call of Duty, before I rage quit too much. My name's Grinder / Alain. Hopefully you guys like the time that you spent with me. I'll see you later.